Dom, nice to meet you.
Good, how are you?
SBL Boxing, very well,
Good,
thank
good.
you. We're here at the London press conference. How's the preparation for the training camp going so far?
Yeah, it's going well. You know, he's kicked into it seriously now. He's training hard. You know, he's having some good sparring, getting his strength working. We're coming today. We're seeing Eisa. He's in great shape. He's dropped some serious weight since last time we saw him. And I said to Kell, "He's serious." And Kell says, "Well, he goes looking at where he is and where we are. We look like we're behind." I says, "Well, he's not. He's taking this fight serious." So. You know, Kell's in a great place at the minute. We've got a couple more weeks to go yet, and that's when we really start tightening the screws.
Excellent. So sparring, the workouts, is everything going as you planned so far?
Yeah, we haven't done any open sparring. It's just body sparring at the minute to get Kell conditioned to the fight. You know, he's not going to get punched in the head for another couple of weeks yet, but we've got to make sure his timing's right, his fitness is right, his weight's in a good place, so that he's in a good place to start his open sparring. So that'll start in a couple of weeks' time, and then we'll really get a good picture of how he's responding to the training.
And the weight, is it 160?
Yeah, the weight's 160, so his weight's coming down steadily. We've got Christmas to contend with, but that won't be a problem. He's on it. He's brought his food down. We've prepped. We've come down from Sheffield today, 2-hour train ride. We've prepped the food. He's on his diet tight. So yeah, he's going to come in great shape. It's going to be a great spectacle on Friday the 13th.
Brilliant. Last time he fought 160 pounds was against Golovkin.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, but I think he's more comfortable at this weight now.
Yeah, it's an easy enough weight for him to make. I mean, when he fought Golovkin, he actually woke up on the weight on the day of the weigh-in. He didn't have to do any training or drop anything. He was in a good place for that weight, and it did suit him. And back in the day, years ago before they had the weigh-ins. Before the fight, when they had the weigh-ins on the day, Kell would have probably been a natural middleweight.
Right.
But he was in that fortunate position where when you've got a 24-hour weigh-in beforehand, you can take your weight down even more, and he managed to drop two weight classes, and that's probably been his advantage, all the way through his career, that he's been a very, very big welterweight.
Yeah. Consistent at 147, then up 154.
He has boxed at 154, but I think that was against the Australian guy. So yeah, he has boxed up there at 11 stone.
Okay.
And then obviously he did Golovkin at 160.
Yeah.
So yeah, he can go between the weights. He's comfortable, but this suits him now. He's obviously been retired for 3 years. Coming out of retirement, I don't think it'd be a wise move to take him down, probably near less than 160 pounds.
Okay. And post this fight, do we have any further plans for any fights?
Well, we'll have to see how he goes. It's we're assuming he's going to win, and hopefully he will win. And if he does, I think he's going to take a look. You got Conor Benn boxing last couple of weeks against Eubank. I wasn't impressed with that fight, and there's nothing there what would put me off saying to Kell, put a call out for Conor Benn or Eubank, because he'd probably do both of them in the same night.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, amazing to hear, obviously, that he's at that fitness level where he can,
He's got the experience, he's got the boxing ability, he's got the boxing brain, and when I look at those two compared to Kell, I mean, Conor Benn's done exceptionally well. I mean, he could actually be in line for a world title somewhere down the line, but...
So they've just announced that he's the #1 contender at welterweight,
Yeah, so, like I say, you look at who the world champions are, the levels, the standards, I'm not saying the standards, but the levels dropped a lot. If Kell came back now, I think he could easily be a champion again at 147 if he can make that weight, or at least 11 stone.
Well, this is what we want to hear. Excellent. Thank you, Dom.
Okay.
Cheers.